He'll take the snap. He'll look to his right and go to his left. Just a couple yards as the pass goes to Connor Hill. That's just unfortunate for the Tornadoes there. They felt like they were getting some momentum driving, and then right when you get the run game going and you had a nice second down spot, and the snap just goes right by Anton. And that time he didn't have enough time to pick it up and throw it out of bounds. And the punt by Houston once again. What a leg. That was a big boot from Houston. And, you know, there have been a lot of good punters to come through the MVL. The Morgan kid a couple years ago, drawing a blank on his name. I'll find it here in a second. But he was one of the best punters that I've ever seen at a high school level.
I thought he was going to grab it on the first
And that one, the one by Houston, he had the nice roll on his punt in the first half or the first quarter, and then this one here as well.
He's doing a hell of a job punting, isn't he?
Yeah. 4 minutes 17 second drive would be good, right?
Yes. Why do you want to leave him time?
Just in case we have a bad snap.
Okay.
Second and goal.
I'm old.
So a 1st and 10. Rogers once again taking a shot. He's going in the direction of Cam Walker, and that pass is broken up.
Second down and 10.
Just great, step for step the whole way.
One for the gusto on that.
So now a 2nd down and 10. Once again, coming out to getting the ball first and then taking a shot on 1st down to start your drive. This will be a give to the running back. And it was Marcus. Didn't think it was Marcus from here. I had to double check, but it was Marcus.
No gain on the play. 3rd down and 10.
Carson Copeland. That was the name of that Morgan punter. Booted it like no other. So 3rd down and 10 after no gain on the run, and the deep shot was incomplete. And the play clock was expiring there, so a timeout was needed for Licking Valley. Yeah, they're down to 1. 3:30 to play. 6-0 Licking Valley lead.
You want that light or no?
Yeah, I like that. That becomes an issue after a while, but until for now, so okay. Down on the Are you guys still using this circle light behind you?
Right.
To 7 Heath at halftime.
Ooh. Blocking the field. No, you're good. All right, so we got 3rd and 10. We got straight right.
3rd down and 10. And the Panthers drop back. Rogers, he's going to find a crease. Is he going to get it? I think he's short.
Brought down by number 1, Carter Smith. Gain of 8 on the play. Brings up 4.
So they were showing blitz and dropped back. But Rogers trying to escape, and he got close to the yard marker.
We need someone. That's a good field position on that one. 14
So now a punting situation.
For the Panthers.
Connor Hill back deep for the Tornadoes.
Timeout. We didn't have personnel.
Number 11, Connor Hill, set to return. Timeout called by Lakewood Valley.
So that's
They used their third timeout of the half.
Do the old Randy Bachman working 1-2.
might be a situation later in the half here. Still 2:47 to play. Should they get the ball back after this possession? Won't be able to stop the clock if they're trying to punch one in before halftime. Reminder, the Tornadoes get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah. I wouldn't go for it, but just try to draw them offside.
Yeah. That would be nice.
And coming up at halftime, there's going to be a nice band performance from them.
Well, that's what I said, even if not, worst case scenario, it gets close, you find more yards.
CA Music House halftime show.
I remember when, like 5 years ago, every time we'd score, you would go down.
It's always nice to hear the bands. You know, you just,
Go for two if they
you
go.
just,
And that's a football Friday night.
yeah. Football Friday night, college Saturday. It's just
90 degrees usually is not normal for this, but you know.
both teams have been doing well so far in terms of the hydration department. And that punts away,
That's gonna work. Oh, gosh.
and he's going to drop back. So the ball's down to the 35. So Connor Hill back up from that one. Always gets risky with defenders coming at your face and not being able to field it right. You're like, I'll move away. Rather have the ball than not have it, even if I'm in bad field position. But the 35 is not bad to start a drive.
He scored a touchdown last week.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
So the Licking Valley Panther defense so far to start this year, they've been forcing turnovers. They held Sheridan to 7 points just last week. And here tonight, going up against an offense that put up 402 yards in week 1, neutralizing that to holding them to only 1 first down in the game. So Anton out there with 4 wide receivers. He'll send Connor Smith in motion.
That's a direct snap, wasn't it?
And he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Carter Smith, the ball carrier. Packers led by number 2, Cam Walker. Loss of a yard, second down, 11.
So as for West Muskingum, they got all 3 timeouts remaining. Anton with Windland off to his left. He fires,
Anton's pass.
and the pass is incomplete.
Intended for number
So
13.
1:53 left to play
Tavin Bennett.
here in the second quarter. Third down 11. Now it could raise questions here. You know, Licking Valley does not have any timeouts left. Do they run the ball and get the clock down just over a minute, knowing they get the ball back to start the second half? Or do you try to take a shot here? Third and 11, 4 wide receivers. They're going to try the shot. Anton trying to escape, and he's going to just throw it away.
Taking Anton's pass, intended for Connor Hill. Ball's incomplete.
I think there might have been better. I mean, I know the field position wouldn't have been great, but maybe a sack just to keep the time running there. But now there's 1:47 on the clock for the Panthers. See what they can do.
West Houston set the punt. Number 5, Evan Lohr. Number 12.
Houston with 2 dandy of punts so far. 2 returners back for Licking Valley. And another one up in the sky. And another great bounce.
Oh, he called fair catch.
Yeah.
So it bounced into the hands of
That's a penalty.
Connor Paul.
Throw a flag, right?
Yeah.
Fair catch was called for there, but it was the other returner to grab it. The officials will get together. I don't know, would that be a fair catch in the rules? Or would it? So you've seen in the NFL a couple times where they fake it and then the other guy grabs it and takes it the other way.
But they're marking it where he called his fair catch.
So it sounds like the fair catch is a fair catch regardless, even if me and you caught the ball. So first down and 10. And the give will go to Trenton Marcus. Marcus with a crease. Marcus near the 50, ball's out. And it's jumped on by the Tornadoes. It's a clear recovery. That's Tornado football.
Fumble on the play, recovered by West Muskingum.
There you'll see ball punched out there by Carter Winland.
Replay there, and yeah, definitely just ball popped out, right place, right time, fell right on it. Yeah, that's as clear as
So Marcus, he had a step there. He got to the outside, stepped over a defender, and it looked like,
right there for sure.
once again, keeping the defense off balance. You know, do you think there with no timeouts, maybe you throw the ball on first down after taking a few shots to start your past couple drives? What do? They throw a run down your throat. So
I think they got
Some of
left.
our other game sponsors tonight, brought to you by Zanesville's Flooring Store, Plymouth Furniture and Mattress First, always making it easier for you to furnish your home. Foxfire School is free public alternative education serving students grades K through 12.
I saw Travis.
Don't forget City Tire Pro, Shelton Tire Pro, and Tire Pro. They sponsor
Roy Wisner
the game.
dating his mom.
Get that announced this evening.
Because Travis, obviously, is that one that passed away.
Carter Winland just made a case with a fumble recovery and forced fumble, but definitely think about that.
Let's not get there.
Like I said, Roy's dating his mom.
So now first down and 10 on the 49. And they're going with 3 in the backfield here. The give will go to Carter Winland,
Tackled by 9.
and he'll get a couple.
Number 10, Carter Winland, ball carrier. Backwards led by number 9, Luke Conway. Gain of 2 on the play, second down and 8.
About 3 seconds. Game 2, the clock rolls. They're going to get the ball back if they run this out the rest of the half.
So now 4 wide receivers out. Hanson moving his receiver, Tavin Bennett, even further in. West Ham will burn one of those timeouts. You got 3. Might as well use one here. You got a minute 2 left here in the second quarter. I'd like to see West Ham take a shot here. You know, even if you don't like it, and you could always throw the ball away, but I want to see them just take an end zone shot and see what they can do. Threw the ball really well in the win last week. Anson had a 57-yard touchdown connection, so I'd like to see a shot right before the half. And he'll take the snap, and he's going to take off himself. Anson will get just a couple.
Number 14, Jake Anton, the ball carrier. Call down to number 45, Brody Barrows.
Looked like Silas Kyle was going there pretty fast and tough for the quarterback there and was able to Oh, yeah.
3rd down and 7.
So about 30 seconds remaining in the half. 18 on the play clock, so they can kind of go at their own pace here. Looks like they're content with running the ball out. Anton to Winland. Winland works his way to about the 42.
Carter Winland, the ball carrier.
So it'll be 4th and 2.
Brody Barrows.
And I think he'll just take this to half. And that's exactly what they'll do. First half comes to an end. Here it's 6-0 Panthers on a touchdown run by Cam Walker. So the Panthers lead 6-0 here at Randy Baughman Stadium. We'll step aside and enjoy the halftime show from the band performance right here, Randy Baughman Stadium in Licking Valley. The Panthers lead 6-0 over the West Muskingum Tornadoes. We'll step aside and be right back.
We continued with a song that went all the way to number 1 on the Hot R&B chart in 1978. Get ready to sing Body Yaw as we play Earth, Wind & Fire's hit, September. Incorporated hit number 1 for 4 weeks on the Billboard charts in 1980 with a song that mixed the styles of funk and disco. The band closes their show tonight with the groovy classic, Funky Town. Thank you, West Muskingum Band. Let's give another round of applause for them.
Under the direction of Mr. John Barrett, assisted by Jake Hunt, Melissa Long, Mackenzie Claypool, and Patrick Wiseman, and led onto the field by our senior field commanders, Anna Harley and Peyton Gant, we proudly present your 2024 Licking Valley Panthers Marching Band. The Panther Marching Band is a 17-time state marching band finalist and holds numerous OMEA Grand Champion Awards. As we enjoy this incredible halftime performance of our 2024 production, Memoirs of a Madman, we'd like to extend a special thanks to the Hinderer Motor Company for their unwavering support of our band program. Hinderer Motor Company proudly offers 4 top-tier dealerships: John Hinderer Honda, John Hinderer Honda Power Store, John Hinderer Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, and John Hinderer Ford, along with a state-of-the-art collision center. Whether you're in the market for a new ride or need top-quality service, visit HindererMotorCompany.com. Thanks to Hinderer Motor Company for being a vital part of our community. And go band!
Very dreadfully nervous. I had been and am. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease had sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not dulled them. Above all was the sense of hearing. I heard all things in heaven and in the earth. I heard many things in hell. How, then, am I mad? It is impossible to say how first the idea entered my brain, but once conceived, it haunted me day and night. Object, there was none. Passion, there was none. I loved the old man. He had never wronged me. He had never given me insult. For his gold I had no desire. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. One of his eyes resembled that of a vulture, the pale blue eye, the full of it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. Mistake for madness is but over-eagerness of the senses. Now I see, there came to my ears a low, dull, quick sound, such as a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. I knew that sound too. It was the beating of the old man's heart. and said nothing, just as I have done night after night. It increased my fury, as the beating of a drum stimulates the soldier into courage. Dissemble no more. I admit the deed. Tear up the planks. Here, here. It is the beating of his hideous heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause for the 2024 Licking Valley.
Thank you for watching the band halftime show presented by CA House Music. Play music for life.
Welcome back to Randy Boffman Stadium here, Licking Valley taking on West Muskingum. Right now here at halftime, you know, the Panthers got a 6-0 lead. It's kind of been a defensive battle to some credit, but there's also been some offensive plays that have stood out.
They have, and they've been shooting somewhat, going for the end zone. They're being aggressive. They're doing everything, but defensively, it has been definitely a defensive game.
Yeah, and then we look at some of these first half highlights. Obviously, the touchdown for Licking Valley later, but check this out here from West Muskingum. It was Jake Anson, a great defensive play by Cam Walker. He just picked that one off, a juggling act, and worked his way, and that set up the field position for their first touchdown of the game. So then, of course, the opening play of the game, the kickoff or the kick deep was fumbled, and then the snap went over the head of the quarterback Anson for the Tornadoes. But we've mentioned it's kind of been a little bit of sloppy, looking at both going back and forth. But this right here was, I think, the play of the first half. Carter Winland poking that ball loose just before half, and that really set up West Muskingum and maybe prevented one more final score before halftime there for Licking Valley, because they had time on their side. They were driving down the field a little bit. That big run looked like they was going to set them up inside their enemy territory, but that fumble was definitely something that switched momentum, at least to keep it close so far.
Defensively, they just flipped that momentum both ways the first half for sure.
Yeah, so a lot to expect here in the second half. It'll be West Muskingum getting the ball first. They're going to try to at least even the game up with the score. So definitely a lot to look forward to here in the second half. But we'll stay right here with South 60 Films as we get ready for half number 2.
Tell them good luck. They need something. You better help them out.
Hey, I can't go back anymore. I smell basketball.
Yeah, I hear you.
Right now, the red one is right now. That's over here. Yeah. It is right now, 49.
shot. This one well over the head of Carter Smith. But a flag is down. And it's roughing the passer. So that's going to be a huge, huge play.
That should be 3rd and 7, right?
Yeah, it's not automatic.
So that's a 15-yard penalty, and I believe we're going to see ourselves right back at that 3rd and 7.
We gave him first down.
Oh, first down.
Wait, is it automatic?
Or it is an automatic first down.
1st and 10 for the Tornadoes from the Licking Valley 20-yard line.
That's good. You got to give me a pump. I don't know. Not going to work the red
Where's the
zone.
ball?
20.
So now they are in the red zone. Hanson with Winland at his back, and it's a quick pitch to Carter Smith. Smith goes towards the outside, and he's driven out.
Ball carrier.
Ball's on the 11.
54 on the tackle.
Great play call there
54,
by the West Muskingum offense.
Gain of 9, 2nd down and 1.
It's those fastball handling plays that when they work well. When they don't, they're really bad.
Yeah.
And they did it. You got it up there.
So now 2nd and 1.
Yeah, they hit him. He could have pulled off and he didn't.
Dare you say 2nd and Winland. And it is 2nd and Winland. There he goes to the outside. He is got the first down, and he's inside the 5-yard line.
Winland, the ball carrier.
Tap ins here on the sideline.
Run out of bounds by number 5, Evan Moore.
A replay. They
1st and goal, West Muskingum.
Replay for you. Trying to get as much yardage as he could.
So 1st and goal on the 5. Watch for a play-action pass down here. Anton. Oh, it's a fullback dive. And he's in for the touchdown.
Number 33, West Houston.
Touchdown, West Houston.
West Muskingum touchdown.
So he got the give and just plowed right ahead. And that's the benefits of when you run that formation. You got multiple options in the backfield. We've seen him slip out, but that time it's Houston getting the carry, and West Muskingum a PAT away from taking the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Number 21, Silas Kuhn to attempt the point after.
And there's a flag down.
Flags on the play.
Encroachment. If it's encroachment, why is it a dead ball?
Calling encroachment on the defense. They'll decline it.
Offside is called against the Panthers. The penalty is declined. Point after attempt to be replayed.
Now they will retry the PAT.
It might help us. That was contact. It could be.
So here's Silas Kuhn. It's an important PAT. Kick is up, and it's good.
Kuhn's point after attempt is
So the
good.
Tornadoes take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
7:58 left to play in the 3rd quarter. The score, West Muskingum Tornadoes 7, your Licking Valley Panthers 6.
Well, a lot of penalties on that drive. A lot of back and forth in there. They definitely, but they, you know,
That was a good ball. I saw
say
it.
this
He
is
hit him,
yeah,
you know,
hit him right to come back a couple good times. You know,
Yeah.
penalties both ways, but
No,
definitely
it wasn't
helped them out.
egregious, but it wasn't terrible. Like you said, it was
They're roughing the passer, and then you saw Carter Winland break off a couple runs there.
One, Silas Kuhn set to kick off.
So you blink, and now Licking Valley's trailing.
Number 5, Evan Lord. Number 3, Quinn Hornfeld. And number 7, Brayden Barrow.
No real sense of urgency on their part yet. Down by 1, still have a whole quarter back. Good play.
about special teams coach. That's what I said. Who do we have as like a gift there?
So Kuhn has it teed up, and he'll kick it away. He'll kick it to Quinn Hornfick, and he's got a big gap, and he's going to go. He's being chased down, but I think he's got a step. No, he doesn't. He is tackled down by Braxton Brownrigg, but that's a huge return, and right when you think the Tornadoes have momentum, the Panthers just fire back.
Should have been a horse collar. Should have been a horse collar tackle. Ball's on the 11.
We see he got the gap, and then he waited a second for the blocker to get out in front. And look at the blocking.
Sideline infraction coming against the Panthers. That's our first warning. A 1st and 10 Lake Valley on the West Muskingum 11-yard line.
So now Rogers out there. He's got Marcus in the backfield with him out of the pistol formation. It'll be a give to Marcus. Marcus weaves his way through the defenders, and he's in the end zone. So just 2 plays later, and it's right back to that lead. Licking Valley answers within seconds. And you know, Licking Valley hasn't trailed at all this year. In any game of the 2 games so far, they haven't trailed. And I think they only trailed for 3 seconds here. Just get the kick return down and then go there. And here they are. They're going to line up in a weird formation as they try to go for 2. That's a false start. So we told you earlier, have not debuted a kicker until today, and today they missed PAT on their first touchdown of the game. So here, just going to try to get the 2 to get it to 14-7.
Now, well, when you stick your hand in the air 15 times, I don't know whether you're chopping it or not.
You're on TV.
12 seconds, boys, go. Timeout.
Now they'll still line up and go for 2. There's 5 seconds here on the play clock. And they'll snap it in time. Rogers will throw it deep, and it's great play there by, I think it was Jake Anton or Braxton Browner, one of the 2. Yeah, it was Anton. He does play safety too, the quarterback. So works his way over.
Licking Valley Panthers 12.
So still under 8 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Matter of 7 seconds. They're down by 1. And up by, it's math. How quick that turns around.
Yeah, so now you look, it's a 5-point lead for the Panthers. And we mentioned the strong kicking game for the Tornadoes. Should they get in range, they could kick 2 field goals and walk away with this one, should they play good defense as well. So definitely something to keep an eye on now with the missed PAT and the missed field goal. They left 3 points on the board. They're going to line up to kick it away. It is kicked deep in return. And it'll be brought down about the 32-yard line. There's Braxton Brownrigg on the return.
Brought down by number 7, Braden Barrows. First and 10 from their own 32-yard line.
So creative play calling by the Tornadoes in the opening drive of this half. See what they bring here. Hanson out of shotgun. Takes the snap, and it's a screen pass. Goes in the direction of Carter Smith. And he's tackled.
Jake Anton's pass complete to number 1, Carter Smith. Tacklers led by number 2, Cam Walker.
Some progress. At least it wasn't a
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8.
Second down and 8. And a ball's on the ground. Falling on it is Winland.
Ball on the play, recovered by number 10, Carter Winland. Brings up 3rd down and 15.
wasn't too long ago. They were in the same yardage pretty much.
So 3rd and 14. Hanson off of play action. And he's going to be sacked. Evan Lohr getting in there.
Number 6, Marcus Fort. 4th down. West Houston set the punt for West Muskingum. Deep for Licking Valley, number 5, Evan Lohr, number 12, Connor Paul.
You can't field it, you might as well.
Now Houston, another big boot. And he's going to fair catch it at the 40. And every single punt that he's had has rolled with a West Muskingum Tornado bounce. So smart there to catch that one in the air. He's punted the ball a lot, and he ran in the touchdown, so definitely making his case for a potential award at the end of the game. So 12-7 Panther lead here in the 3rd quarter. Just under 6 minutes to play. Pitch out to Marcus. Marcus got blockers, and he's got speed. He gets to the 45. First down for Licking Valley.
Number 10, Carter Winland. 1st and 10 in Licking Valley. From the West Muskingum 43-yard line.
Yeah, he ran out. Excited about that. Sidelines happy about that. Is there picking up more momentum?
Three wide receivers out for the Panthers. And the give will go to Marcus. Marcus keeps the bruising tailback. Gets a lot of yards there on that carry. 2nd and 5.
Tacklers led by number 59, Caden Fleming. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5.
Very physical. We were all moving. Give him one now.
I like that. They'll go right back to Marcus. And why stop if it works? And there he goes. He's got a crease. He's got the sideline, and he's got his 2nd touchdown of the night. Trenton Marcus works his way to the end zone for a Licking Valley touchdown. You know, it feels a lot like last week of this Licking Valley team. Marcus in the 3rd quarter broke off a big touchdown run, which really exploded that offense and got the game going on the right foot and definitely switched momentum there. And this one is huge. 18-7 right now here in the 3rd quarter. And a great response from the Licking Valley offense as well. So 4 wide receivers are going to try the 2-point conversion again. Rogers rolls right, fires to a wide open receiver. That's caught for the 2-point conversion. It's Cam Walker.
5:04 left to play in the 3rd quarter. West Muskingum 7. Your Licking Valley Panthers 20.
So Walker had the 2-point conversion, and he has an interception in this one and a rushing touchdown.
West End's touchdown and doesn't let that affect them at all, and just comes in playing harder, not letting that affect any kind of mental game whatsoever. And just puts 2 back-to-back drives into the end zone.
It's really been the ground and pound approach, too, for this Licking Valley, and it really shows the versatility of the offense. Last week, you look at Licking Valley going up against a Sheridan team. Obviously, they're bigger up front, so they took advantage of that by using some bootleg and some passes down the field. And tonight, you know, you're looking at a team that's just proves they can win the line of scrimmage. So they're pushing the line back and just making plays on the offense side of the ball, running the ball. And that kick will go to Carter Winland. Winland will just grab it and be brought down to about the 33.
Carter Winland returns the kickoff. Tacklers led by number 21, Griffin Williams. First and 10, West Muskingum from their own.
Might be one of those stingers. Tornadoes, 2 wide receivers to the right. This is a big drive for the West Muskingum offense, trailing by 13, and drop the ball. That's been a theme tonight for this Tornado offense. First offensive play, snapped over the head. Anton had one he had to chase down for miscommunication with his center. And a drop ball in the last possession that Carter Winland had to juggle. And this one here. Anson trying to escape. He's got someone behind him, and it's a sack on the play.
Tackle by number 0, Owen Hottinger.
Yeah, all that great extra right in front of them.
So 3rd down and 11.
Gain of a yard, 3rd down and 11.
Four wide receivers in the pistol. Winland in motion. He's going to throw it and get it out to Winland. That's dropped. Is it behind the line of scrimmage?
Jake Anton's pass intended for Carter Winland falls incomplete.
Calling it incomplete. That's the risk of throwing a ball that could be behind the line.
Brings up 4th down and 11 for the Tornadoes.
He didn't hold that. He watched it the whole way. Unless it landed out of bounds first.
So now we'll see the talented West Houston yet again. And I'm sure Coach Brownrigg doesn't want to see him. If he has a good punter, he doesn't want to know it. Like, keep him on the sideline. Now this punt just got off, pressure in the face. And once again, a tornado bounce.
What it looks like.
Licking Valley takes over 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line.
Keep walking that touchdown.
Oh, he's sealed him out. He was perfect.
You need to put that on tape, and that's a clinic right there.
Maybe that is part of what you should bring in.
So 1st down and 10, a 13-point lead for the Panthers. You'd think they'd want to keep it on the ground. Goes right back to Marcus, and it's blown up in the backfield. Great play, as it is Cooper McKenzie getting in the backfield.
Tackle play by number 31, Cooper McKenzie. Loss of 4, 2nd down, 14.
I don't like miss that tackle because that opens up a nightmare as well. So definitely wrap him up and run him down.
So 2nd and 14. It's going to be a quick pass out to Cam Walker. And he's just going to fall on it.
Brody Rogers' pass intended for Cam Walker falls incomplete. 3rd down.
And he had a drop earlier in this game. He had the touchdown, near touchdown on this far right corner towards the end zone, but he still had his fingerprints all over this one. I think they'd take the interception that led to the touchdown. Caught that ball pretty well as well. 3rd and 14, 4 wide receivers. Rogers takes the snap, throws across the middle, and ball is out. They're going to call it a fumble. Picked up by Carter Winland. He's running down the left side, and he's tackled near the 23 and more Laundry.
Oh, there's 2. Here we go. What now?
You know what? Those are all after.
2 flags. They called it a reception and a fumble as the fumble flags were thrown. That's Winland's 2nd fumble recovery of the night.
Brody Rogers' pass complete to Cam Walker. Fumble on the play. Recovered by number 10, Carter Winland. Several flags on the play.
I did not say it's really for anything, so I'm 100% sure. The 2 flags are for.
2 over on that other side.
Personal foul.
Chop block.
There's a chop block on
We're the ones tackled.
Licking Valley.
That makes no sense. After play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, you're a boss. Yeah,
That's a big turn of events here. That's going to move him well inside the 10.
And a personal foul and a 1st and goal for the Tornadoes in the Licking Valley 6-yard line.
All right, so West Muskingum.
7-yard line.
what did we stop for?
So it is 1st and goal.
This guy keeps coming in correct.
Yeah,
That guy's been doing it the whole game too.
because he gave me 2 punts. First he went like that.
And this has an opportunity to swing right back to West Muskingum. They go back to the wing T formation. And it's going to be a pitch to Carter Winland. Winland to the left, and he's brought down. A bunch of Panthers there to make the tackle.
They lost tackle by that. Ball's going to be on the hand.
We got 1 down. Timeout.
Injury timeout on the field.
An injured player on the play.
It's like a Valley player.
I think it's number 3.
40.
Quinn.
Yeah.
That is Quinn Hornfeck.
He's up.
Looks like he just got...
Yeah.
Someone fell on him after the tackle.
Now, right here, if you don't want it at 40, you got to give me a punt now. Yeah, I would too. Embarrassing. Snowflakes out there.
Some of our tonight's game brought to you by the Community Bank.
Loss of 2 on the play brings up 2nd down and goal from the 8-yard line.
Community Bank. Thanks, Harley Davidson. It's a ride, right? Thanks, quick as a wing to deal with things. Makes it easy leasing and rental. Foxfire Schools, free public alternative education. Search students for grades 12.
2nd and goal. Hanson, and once again they go back to the same play that picked it up the first time, and that's a give to Carter Smith.
Carter Smith, the ball carrier.
He's tackled just shy of the goal line.
A little quick Bob handoff right there.
Right down to number 7, Braden
Fire all
Barrows.
cylinders.
What's on the 2?
So 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line.
3rd down and goal from the 2.
See if they go back to one of those front backs. And they do. This time it's to the left, and he is stuffed. That's West Houston. Had the touchdown on it the first time. That time he is tackled. I'd dial up a read option for Jake Anton. Right here, you fake the handoff to Carter Winland, and you let Jake do his thing. A bunch to the left. And they're going to pitch it to Winland. Winland runs left. Winland runs to the end zone. Touchdown, Tornadoes. And they pitch it out left, and he scores a touchdown on the play.
We didn't call that play.
That's why they're smarter than us.
But the end result stays the same. They did end up scoring. Closing that gap a little bit.
Number 21, Silas Kuhn, to test a point after.
So Silas Kuhn on for the extra point.
Student section,
You just made the holder tuck his shirt in. You see that?
Yeah, and then
1:15 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. And there's another flag on a PAT. This time it's on the Tornadoes. The false start.
False start called against West Muskingum.
special.
5-yard penalty, retry the down.
He's got plenty of legs.
So Kuhn on for the PAT.
Oh, he missed it.
The kick is up and no good. So a 7-point lead for the Panthers here. We're nearing the end of the 3rd quarter, so still got a decent amount of time if they want to mount a comeback, but they forced a couple fumbles already here tonight.
Penalties have played into a little bit of the magic that's happened in there too. And now
Girls
this
Golf
is
Team would
football
like to
that
thank
could
their
have been very
sponsors
easy.
for their generous donations.
Costly to
M2O
take the game
Property
to
Restoration,
plays
Center
out. It's one of those
21,
things.
Frank Fry, April Cooperrider, Schmitty's, Roosters,
Don't blow someone up on her. Do your job.
Lawfrey and Associates, and Beacon Health. The girls program is very thankful for your donations.
The heat is not letting up tonight.
Silas Kuhn set
I'll tell you what, I went down during the halftime while the band was playing, and I got myself a hot dog, and it was a lot cooler down there than it was up here.
Braden Barrows, deep for Lincoln Valley.
Now, so it's definitely cooling off. But it's still pretty muggy though.
somebody blow the whistle.
What now?
What?
Time out on the kickoff? Why are we on side now?
Timeout called by West Muskingum.
So West Muskingum calling timeout on the
Timeout
kickoff.
called by West Muskingum.
Hey, we heard you the first time.
Did you know you did?
Which one do you know that we heard?
Somebody blew their whistle to start it, and it wasn't the white hat. Hey Joe, you just take care of the score.
I go, yeah, barely.
You know, how many times the play clock been around?
Yeah. What's all this about, Reese? How many times have I seen this? Huh?
Listen, watch the film tomorrow. You hear Reese all game.
You hear me? I'm like, I can't read you when you're chopping 5 times. The one, I looked at the back judge, and the one gave me a 40, and then he killed it and gave me, I'm like, make up your mind.
All right. Let's do this.
I'm not announcing we're ready to kick off again.
Well, we called a timeout.
So after the timeout on the kickoff, that's yeah.
Don't say too often.
Maybe they're thinking an onside kick here. I know it's very, very early for that.
I bet there was somebody missing.
You mentioned maybe they're rethinking things. They had the huge kick return that they let up on the last kickoff they had. So this one's kicked out of bounds. So that is just brutal, and Coach Brownrigg has to be mad. I mean, you think you take a timeout on a kickoff and then you bomb one out of bounds.
Kickoff sails out.
That's just not good.
The 1st and 10 Licking Valley from the 35-yard line.
You can understand what you're going for there. You can get that. Not to repeat the same mistakes you make
What are we
earlier,
doing?
but that does not help your field position.
35 hash, that's good.
Yeah, that's simple
They
stuff.
must have heard me. So they knew where to play.
Thanks for helping them.
Yeah.
So the ball will be on the 35.
Let's go, Evan. Get deep on
7-point Panther lead. See if they take a shot on first down. It's going to be a give to Marcus. Marcus a couple of yards before being brought down.
Tacklers led by number 33, West Houston.
Clock's not right. 31. 31's hurt.
And there's a tornado down.
For an injury.
Heavy cramp now.
It's Cooper McKenzie.
Close to the fourth field. We're fourth. That's fourth quarter.
Can't blame the turf bounce on this one.
I'm all kinds of wrong tonight.
God, you remember that.
Cracking on me for not turning off the light.
Hey, I wasn't cracking. I was just letting you know I heard you at least. So what do you pick up? 2 yards?
We're the only ones that need to, right?
Well, it's going to be on the 37.
Just wanted to make sure you
A few more
were.
responses tonight.
So you wouldn't run the clock.
West Valley game. We are in the third quarter. We got Lady, St. Louis Flooring Store,
Crampy.
and Mattress
Crampy
First.
Crampers.
Always making it easier.
Hey, it's third quarter. About a minute ago.
That's good.
That's the longest third quarter of my life.
First two plays as a football team.
Yeah, they just debuted that this year. Played their first game just a couple weeks ago. Very exciting for that school and that program that they're going to put out there.
The community seems to be rallying around that as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, very nice to see another football team in the mix.
So now it is a 2nd and 8. And Rogers, out of the pistol, will take the snap, and it's going to be a reverse. He gives it to Walker. Walker is hit hard and tackled by Jake Anton, but there is a flag down in the backfield.
Tackle on the play by number 14, Jake Anton. There's a flag on the play.
And it is holding on the offense.
Holding called against Licking Valley.
Second.
Why would it be there? It makes no sense.
Yeah, it should be from this spot.
Yeah. There we go.
28.
He wound it.
Yes. Second 16.
So it is 2nd and 16.
38 seconds on the clock. So it's down.
Rogers takes a snap, throws, and that ball is caught. Wow, what a throw and catch. Silas Kyle coming down with the grab.
Silas Kyle. Licking Valley, first down.
Man, he missed that. He knows he scored right there.
Beautiful pass.
Anton was just a step shy of being there to pick that one off.
Yes, thank you.
The West Em quarterback / safety has had his fair share of interceptions.
5 seconds left.
And that will do it for the third quarter of play. We're 3 quarters deep. We know it's 9:30, but stay with us. Still got a lot more football coming your way. It's a close one. Licking Valley 20, West Muskingum 13 here from Randy Boffman Stadium. We'll be back with more in the fourth quarter. You're watching South 60 Film. Yep. Fourth quarter of action. And it is 1st and 10 for Licking Valley after a nice completion there to end the third quarter. This is going to be a quarterback keeper. There goes Rogers. He gets to the 50, and he almost had a crease to take it all the way, but was brought down after a gain of 3 on the play.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down 7.
Tell you what, the Licking Valley, when it comes to calling those plays, very timely with the quarterback runs. You've seen it in short yardage a couple times tonight, and you know if you do it too much, they'll start to think about it, but when you throw it as a surprise, catches them off guard.
And he was one arm away from having a nice break on that one. That was really close to him just breaking 3.
2nd down and 7, a pistol formation. We got 3 wide receivers. And it's going to be a give to Marcus. Marcus bottled up.
Trent Marcus, the ball carrier.
What's he doing? Yeah, it looks like 43. Or
49. Doheny.
I think it's 43.
I don't see it.
And you have to give both defenses a lot of credit in this game for sure because they're both handling it. I mean, there's been mistakes, there's been penalties, you know, it's typical stuff. But for the most part, they have not let either team just run amok on them. And we're back to a 7-point game where we could have been in the 15-point game at this point.
So Rogers takes the snap, rolls right, fires out of the reach of Walker. And they just have not been able to connect tonight. Just last week, they were connecting about 6 catches for Walker in that game against Sheridan. Tonight, they've kind of been off. But Walker still found a way to make an impact on this game, both sides of the ball. 4th down and 7. You would think it's a punt, but maybe the quarterback punts again.
Catch this guy off guard.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it.
So he does line up out of shotgun, and he drops back. There he goes again. Whoa, almost over the head. And what a punt by Rogers. But too fast. That's going to go right in the end zone. So a touchback. Tornadoes will get the ball down 7. They're still in this one. You know, right when you thought maybe Licking Valley was going to pull away, it was 20-7. Then the fumble and the big double penalty that put them inside the 5, and still have ourselves a ball game here with 10 minutes to play in quarter number 4.
And neither team let the other one get in their head enough to just give up, and they're still fighting it for sure.
Licking Valley Gridiron Club Association would like to thank their corporate sponsors, Salt Construction, MRV Siding, and other sponsors, Gordon Automotive, Licking County, Jobs and Family Services, the Foster Program, Equity Resources, Sarah Huffman, Buckeye Shooting Center, Truck One, and KMD Custom Design.
It's a big crowd out here tonight. Anton takes the snap. He's going to load one up, and he's going deep, and he's connected. Throws it deep in a big throw and catch. He finds Connor Hill for the big gain.
I see running the clock. There's no way I'm running it, buddy.
Number 4, Hunter Kesterson on the coverage.
He's clear back here running the clock.
So he beat Hunter Kesterson.
I mean, he's back here. If I run ball,
Ashton Ansel, the receiver at the bottom of your screen. And this will be a give to Carter Winland. Winland trying to dance his way for a yard, but he can't find one, and in fact, he'll lose one.
Carter Winland, the ball carrier. Tacklers looking number 54, Tyler Hufford. Loss of a yard, 2nd down 11.
I said it in the first half. I'll say it again here. The Licking Valley defensive line is really getting pressure against the Tornadoes here. Surprised to see Owen Hottinger being so quiet in this one. He made an impact against the Generals a week ago. And another ball on the ground. All the fumbles have been recovered by West Muskingum tonight. All these bad snaps, but once again, you're just wasting it down with a bad snap, bad transfer. It's just a lot of the same here tonight for the Tornadoes, and it's really put a hamstring on what they've been able to do.
that's not a good sign. Remember last time we had to flip the switch. So it stays here.
Maybe Anton will load up another deep ball in hopes of a pass interference or a big play. So 4 wide receivers out. Anton drops back, rolls out right, looks downfield, fires, caught, first down.
Jake Anton's pass complete to number 1.
Finds Carter Smith.
Good field vision.
1st and 10, West Muskingum from the Licking Valley 29-yard line.
So we've seen Carter Smith in the jet sweep and handoff motions a couple times. Here he is making a big play downfield. I mentioned 112 yards receiving last week against Sheridan. So the sophomore wideout's really making his impact here in the early portion of the season. Hanson with a give. He goes to Winland. Winland works his way for about 4 yards, maybe 5. 2nd down and 5, 2nd and 6.
Number 45, Brody Barrows, and number 54, Ty Hufford on the tackle. Gain of 4, 2nd down 6.
Tornadoes approaching the red zone. 8 minutes to play here. Hanson will give to Winland. Winland gets to about,
Carter Winland, the ball carrier.
let's say, the 22.
Tacklers led by
And they got him at the 21, so they'll mark it 2 yards short.
3rd down and 2.
And if I'm the Tornadoes, I'm going 2 straight runs here. Anton with the snap. It's going to be a play action, wide open. He's got someone, and it's underthrown, but it's pass interference. I mean, that was a free touchdown if he wanted it for Tavin Bennett. It was underthrown, but at the very least, it's a first down for the Tornadoes. That was a smart play there by Cam Walker. Couldn't see the ball. Just had to make a play on that one.
That's what they're talking about.
Just right outside the register.
See where they put it. 11 or the 6. Oh, I got it. First down.
Pass interference called against Licking Valley. The 1st and 10 from the Panther 11-yard line.
So the goal sitting on the 11-yard line.
Still not a 1st and goal situation. There could get a yard if they don't score the touchdown, but here go the Tornadoes back in the wing tee. Anton goes right back to Winland. He'll just get about a yard.
Play the number 54, Ty Hufford. Gain of 2 on the play, second down and 8.
So we just got an update. The new Lexington Panthers came back against the 5 Electrics. At the last update we gave you, Electrics up 12-11. But the Panthers winning 44-19 over the Electrics in the other game here. This one, Anton rolls out and finds a receiver in the end zone for a touchdown. And that is caught by Dre Robinson.
West Muskingum touchdown.
Rather, Ashton Ansel on the touchdown.
Once again, what will they do here?
Yep.
To start off, but he's able to roll out, avoid a tackle, and make too much better.
So now the Tornadoes are 1 extra point away from tying this game up with under 7 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. The snap, good hold, and the PAT is good. We're tied up at 20.
6:53 left to play in the ball game. The score: West Muskingum Tornadoes 20. Your Lakewood Valley Panthers 20.
The weather cools down, the temperature picks up on the field.
Yeah.
As we're getting more crunch time, step up.
I mean, that's just a big drive there from the Tornadoes. You had the big throw and catch to Carter Smith to move him down the field a little bit. Winland is bruising his way for a couple here and there, and then a great play call drawing a pass interference, and then next thing you know, the touchdown for the Tornadoes.
You know, West End's going really well offensively under pressure. I mean, we've had a lot of consistent mishandling the ball at the snap, but they've been able to pretty much avoid.
Silas Kuhn to kick off for West Muskingum. Deep for Licking Valley, number 3, Quinn Hornbeck. Number 5, Evan Moore. And number 7, Braden Barrows.
Mentioned there's been so much in the backfield, but the quick out passes. And how about Winland dancing around a couple times just to get some sort of yardage?
Yeah. And with him watching, the receivers watching, coming back in, they've been able to make some contact in there. And he's offside.
And that's going to be one of those pooch kicks. And it'll be caught and brought down at the 38-yard line, or 34-yard line.
Kickoff is caught by number 19, Gavin Parks. The 1st and 10 Licking Valley.
It's those breath-holding kicks right there that you just don't know quite how this is going to go.
2-yard line.
So Coach Brownrigg got burned on the big return early, and 2 straight times he tries the corner kick, trying to put one and avoid some sort of return.
Let's go, Marcus.
So now it is a 20-20 game, 6:52 to play. Ball in the 32. Here come the Panthers, and it's a give to Marcus. Marcus shrugs off a defender with a stiff arm, gets about 6 or 7 on the carry.
Yeah, this is where in the game, the crunch time part is, you got to wrap them up.
Gain of 9 on the play, 2nd down and 1.
Just bumping into him won't take him down at this point.
So he actually got 9 on that tote. He's just a yard shy of the first down.
2 minutes to go. Just try to go free play. It's what you said.
I would. Because right now your defense is having a hard time stopping him.
And it looks like Coach Baughman's going to be taking timeout. So here we are, tied up at 20. And, right when we started the 3rd quarter, West Muskingum goes down and takes a 1-point lead. But then Licking Valley responded with back-to-back touchdowns, and you thought maybe this game was getting out of hand. But to the credit of the Tornadoes, they forced the fumble, and they find their way back after 2 offensive drives, leading them down the field, forcing a punt on defense, and now we're knotted up. Very impressive stuff And shows the grit of this program, too, of West Muskingum.
Yeah, not letting all that get in your head and give up and the, the tenacity of the players to just stay in it and not let it, because a lot of attitudes can change when you're down at that point and give up almost a little bit. We haven't done that. We've stayed on. The defenses at the coach have just been phenomenal. It's just staying fundamental football.
So now a 2nd down and 1. Just over 6 minutes left in the game. They'll send Conley in motion, and the give will go to Marcus. Marcus has first down yardage and a little bit more after that.
After the play by number 68, Ethan Garrett. 1st and 10, Licking Valley from their own 48-yard line.
So brings up a 1st and 10. See if they go right back to Marcus. And they do. And he's got a big hole he found. He'll gain about 5 on the play. 4. He's got 6 to go for the first.
Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6.
Just keep marching that downfield. That's all you can do at this point. Don't go backwards. That's the key there. It seems common sense, but hey.
I think next week Coach Browner is going to be focusing a lot on snapping the ball. This will be a right back to Marcus and just tooting his way forward. He's going to try to put this game on ice. Clock under 5 minutes, and when you have a running back like that, getting many yards after a tote, you give it to him.
31, Cooper McKenzie.
4 down territory here, right? Yeah.
3rd down and 1.
So
also waiting for the surprise pass toward the corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
Kind of things when you're, catch them off guard.
Watch for the QB run here on 3rd and 1, and it'll be a pitch to Marcus, and he's tackled. I think he didn't get it.
Marcus the ball carrier.
50. Where's he spotted? 59. Same spot.
Tackled with number 50.
He is right at the same spot.
This guy was giving him a little.
No gain on the play. 4th down.
So now under 4 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. A tie game at 20-all. And this is where talk about the physicality of a team right here. 1 yard to go between a stop and a first down.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you, yeah.
We've seen the QB sneak last week. We'll see if they try it again here. And they're going to give it to Marcus. Marcus just bullies his way forward. Helmet in the back and a Panther first down. Then Connor Hill got shoved back into another county on that play. So 3 wide receivers. 3 minutes left in the game. The give goes to Marcus. Marcus out in front, and he almost broke that one too.
First down, Panthers.
That might have been 62. He might have been the pain on that one.
Yeah, he just left that left foot drag just a little bit, which put him on the ground. If not, could have one more stiff arm and high-stepped his way into the end zone. Continuing to grind the clock here. We mentioned the kicking troubles here with Licking Valley. Only seen 1 kicker across 2 games and attempt 1 missed PAT. Quarterback keeper to Rogers. Rogers gets about 5.
Rogers the ball carrier.
Number 10 and 69.
Tackle on the play by number 10, Carter Winland.
2:19 is the clock.
Number 69, Evan Lewis.
It's almost like they're putting all the chips into getting in the end zone because you're running the clock off the time, or running the time off the clock.
2 timeouts left. Let's go.
They do got 2 timeouts. You mentioned remember we took one earlier in the half, or earlier on this drive. So 3 wide receivers, a tight end, and in pistol formation. Rogers right back to Marcus, and he's bottled. Bottled up.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, come on, get a 33 and 68.
Tackled by number 33, West Houston. And number 68,
Timeout.
Okay.
Ethan Garrett.
Yeah, we'll burn one.
Officials timeout.
For an official's time.
Marcus hurt.
He's going to wind it. There he goes.
And here's an interesting development. Trenton Marcus on the sideline. A running back with 2 touchdowns in the game already, popped a big one. So he'll be subbed out for Luke Conaway, who enters into the backfield. They'll motion Conley, and it'll be a keeper for Rogers, and he's wrapped up again.
Brody Rogers, the ball carrier. Tackled by number 69, Evan Lewis.
So 4th down and 3 with 1:10, and now do you think if you use a timeout here? Yeah.
For the Panthers.
So they burn the second timeout.
Licking Valley.
What's this spot? This spot. How did we just lose a yard?
1:06 left. 20 to 20. What's it? He's wanting you 1.
24 yards. So they just keep punching it down. But
110.
you're right, they haven't
155.
had a good kicking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's definitely something that factors into your decision when you decide to run your way down the field. But that has been their bread and butter today. The passing game hasn't really been something to honor so far in this one, but the ground game has been able to do whatever they wanted to do most of the game. So Marcus remains on the sideline on this huge 4th down.
We got a big tight end in there. We should just do our count. We do not.
4th and 4, 1:06 left.
Oh.
4 wide receivers. And now with Marcus on the sideline, it really makes you think about this play call here. 4th and 4. Rogers takes the snap. False start on the offense.
Flag on the play. False start called against Licking Valley.
West Muskingum coach calling that Brady.
He lives.
9 to go. Now what?
Now he's in.
So 4th and 9 now. 1:10 to play here in the 4th quarter. And Marcus checks back in. So one of the downs or the positives of that false start is you're able to get your star back in the game. And they'll send him out left. And they're going to throw right. And it's out of the hand and out of the hands of Evan Lohr. It's a turnover on down. He had a touchdown in his hands right there.
Number 15, Braxton Brownlee on the coverage. West Muskingum takes over on downs.
They got 2 timeouts left.
And you saw Brownrig closing on that one, but still definitely think he could have worked his way in the end zone if he caught that ball. So now you look at West Muskingum. We mentioned the big leg of Silas Kuhn, a soccer player for West Muskingum. He's drilled some in pretty far range in warm-ups. I was watching before kickoff here, so maybe if they get into range or at least a deep spot, they'll try it.
You know? What are we doing? Now somebody over here did something.
Now the officials will talk to the Licking Valley sideline. think they were talking to the head trainer. So this drive will start on the 30 of Licking Valley, or rather West Muskingum's 30. 4 wide receivers and a big crowd on their feet here. Anton takes the snap, he rolls right. He's going to fire and complete. And that's going to be pretty good yardage there as he connects with Braxton Brownrigg.
Got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
Knocked out of bounds by number 12, Connor Paul.
Looks like he was short.
Second down and 1.
Coming after Hunter. Yep. Get over here, Cam. Help him out. Quit worrying about the crowd. Just let it understand. Getting loud. Come on, Lion. Put some pressure.
8 seconds to snap it. Anton out of the shotgun. He'll motion Brownrigg. And it's dropped yet again. Ball on the ground. And it's recovered. You might as well just take this out now.
Time out. 50 seconds left as they call a timeout.
Timeout called by West Muskingum.
They're Achilles the entire game. Got that center quarterback snap. He's been rough the entire game. And you're right. In practice, that'll be.
Yeah. I think he's going to be putting a lot of water on the ball, and he's going to say just snap it and make it as bad as possible. I will say, last year working at WHIZ, we covered West Muskingum in this little feature thing. We decided to narrow in on a team and go behind the scenes and kind of see how a team operates during the summer. Because we sit here on Fridays and see what happens. So we wanted to go, all right, let's see a team go behind the scenes and take a look. We did it with the West Muskingum Tornadoes last year. Obviously, a team that eventually went on and won the small school MVL and had one of the best players we've ever seen in the MVL. But one of the things that stood out, I mean, Coach Brownrigg, he's installed this method, and he's got everybody working in the weight room, and I mean, it's all business when you're out there. So I think when it comes to practice during the week next week, he's going to be working on quarterback center exchange, running back handoff, all that stuff. So definitely something they will highlight and make sure it gets nipped in the butt by next week. Here's Anton, fires, and pass is incomplete. He was looking for Connor Hill. So with the incompletion, the clock stops at 46 seconds. Tied at 20, West Houston is out there. Do you send the house here? You know, Houston's been able to punt it deep multiple times tonight. So maybe they just rush after the punter and try to get a block instead of relying on Houston. But he'll get it away. He'll kick it out of bounds. It's a smart move there. Avoid any sort of return.
Out of bounds. That'd be about the 50, right?
So the ball close to midfield, just a yard shy of midfield. And here we are, 42 seconds. You know, if you had a kicker, it might be something you consider here.
42 seconds with the way they marched down the field last time, definitely a possibility to get in the end zone. They've had good play calls. Both teams have had good play calls the entire game. The last drive, be careful. Licking Valley had it working really well for them. Just stalled out at the end. Literally might run call timeout.
So 3 wide receivers. Marcus in the backfield. They'll go right to him. He's got a space down the left side, and he's going to be brought down about the 47.
First down to the West Muskingum 38-yard line.
So the 38-yard line is where they mark it. 36 seconds to play. Got to think maybe a shot to Cam Walker's coming here soon. Haven't been able to connect in the receiving game at all tonight, but he does have the rushing score. Here's the throw out left, and he's got a connection to Walker. Walker tackled about the 32.
Pass complete to Cam Walker.
Timeout.
Tackle with number 13, Tavin Bennett.
Timeout by Licking Valley. That's their last of the half.
Timeout called by Licking Valley.
MVL out.
That's our last one, isn't it?
Yep. They get timeout off when we yelled at.
Yeah.
Especially at this juncture. Imagine some of tonight's games.
Hope we get another year availability for wheels.
Now's the perfect time.
Yeah, it's free to kick him and just
It fits in this kid's jersey real well.
Harley Davidson, live to ride, ride to live. Thanks quality
We
cars
won't
and
tell
RVs.
anymore.
Work as a winning deal with Finks and Finks easy leasing and rental. Foxfire Schools, free public alternative education serving students grades K through 12. Finish furniture and mattress first, always making it easy.
Come on now, let's go.
Furnish your home. Gotta love a good lead. Saturdays and Sundays.
Kick your feet up. Watch college football tomorrow. The Buckeyes open against the Akron Zips in Columbus. So I know a lot of attention will be on that tomorrow. Freshman Jeremiah Smith will start for the Buckeyes. First freshman to start on offense under Ryan Day. But right here, 28 seconds. It is Rogers with the snap. He's going to throw. And the pass is dropped again by Lohr. Lohr has not caught. He dropped a wide open touchdown on the 4th down on the last drive, and that one right through the hands. We've seen Lohr with drops. We've seen Cam Walker with drops tonight. And I'd say that'd be the Achilles heel of Licking Valley tonight.
Talking about the ball handle between center and quarterback on the west end side, definitely the passing reception on the Licking Valley side has not been.
I mean, if you pick up the
Slippy
first down,
these plays
this guy's there fast.
So you gotta get up there and you gotta clock it.
3rd down and 5, 23 seconds to play here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter. Rogers takes the snap, rolls out right. He's being chased by defenders. He's going to load it up for the end zone, and that is way too high and way out of the reach. So 4th and 5 with 16 seconds. No flags on the ground.
4th down for Licking Valley.
Yeah.
16.4 left.
He was probably thinking I'll be from High Point and if I can get it in the corner.
Yeah.
So now you got to think end zone shot here.
Really?
I wouldn't be shocked.
Who's this for?
I don't know. Let's see.
Here we go, boys.
Confusion by the West End defense, but they're going to give it to Marcus. Marcus left, and he's tackled. Turnover on downs, a big stop by West End. I'll tell you that. Their 4th down defense tonight has been pretty solid.
Comes up short of the first down. It'll be 1st and 10, West Muskingum.
They have definitely done.
From their own 32-yard line.
We've had breakaways, but you know. But they definitely had that 4th down stop for sure.
So 11 seconds remain in the 4th quarter.
We gotta make the tackle here, guys.
Or we're going to overtime. Oh, what the play clock just stopped.
So Jake Anson takes the snap. He drops back. Are they going to try it? Anton loads it up. It's caught by Connor Hill, and he's out of bounds. Okay, I like it, you know. Don't be conservative. Take your chance here. So Anton danced around in the pocket but found a receiver and connected with him. So maybe you just load it up for the end zone here and try for it.
Timeout, West Muskingum.
So Brownrigg's going to take the timeout and try to draw something up.
Hail Mary? Yeah, that's the band. That's one of the band members I've heard.
Oh, is that what was...
Yeah, I saw
Officials
it.
were saying.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Like,
That's what the officials were doing, saying right it was over.
Yeah, they try to get the athletic trainer.
We're 3 seconds left in the game. And you know, we started at 7:30. It's been a late game. It's already, 10:15 almost. And why not overtime? You know? Might work our way there. Yeah.
Late start. And we go to overtime. Modern Blue Blaze.
Get your money's worth out of your ticket.
Yeah.
I'm out of water.
I'm sure the concession stand did great sales tonight. Tons of people here. They've closed those doors right now, but
We gotta be clean on these.
yep.
They get 1 free play, right?
And they gotta kick it. Now.
So 3 wide receivers, rather 2 to the right side. Anton out of shotgun, takes the snap, drops back. He's going to try to load one up, and he does. Chucks it deep. That ball is caught. There's a lot of celebration, and I don't know why, because he's still short of the goal line, and there is no seconds on the clock.
No, it's sundown. No clock. Sundown.
But that was still a great throw and catch.
Wow, it really was.
Jake Anton's pass.
Anton just loaded it up.
Tavin Bennett.
Tavin Bennett.
Expired.
You know, if they just had a couple more seconds, that's a game-winning field goal for Silas Kuhn, or at least an opportunity. I mean, that was, if you had 7 more seconds, just something like that, you would have been in great shape to potentially win this ball game. But we're going to get overtime. 2020.
They need to.
So, the clock is 10:15, but we got more football for you. It's 2020 here in overtime. So both teams have been back and forth all game long. It was close at halftime, and then West Muskingum came out, made it a 7-6 game. After that, the Licking Valley Panthers worked their way down the field 2 times. They scored twice, and it was a 27 game, and that's when you thought maybe things could have went in the direction of the Panthers. But a forced fumble, which led to a West Muskingum touchdown. They've got to stop another touchdown. And since then, it's just been a tight one right here at 20.
We're on offense.
So Licking Valley will get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Both teams will start there, sort of like college overtime rules here. You got 3 wide receivers, a running back, Marcus in the backfield, and they will go to Marcus, and he will get just a yard or 2 before being brought down.
Tackle play by number 59, Caden Fleming.
I'll fix it so much.
Yeah.
Especially right now.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8.
See how it goes the first shot on this, and get your sea legs and figure out what exactly is going on. Their play calling has worked, for sure. The defenses have been playing really tight.
Conley in motion. They go right back to Marcus. Marcus has a little bit of a hole there.
Marcus, the ball carrier.
He's short of the first down by a couple of yards. 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd down and 4 for the Panthers.
So 3 wide receivers. You got Cam Walker, the dynamic threat in the slot. They'll pitch out, and it's intercepted.
Plays recovered by West Muskingum.
That's a huge play in the game for Carter Smith. He was right there. He read the pitch.
He did right there. He was just turned, and there it was.
Great play recognition by the sophomore. We've seen him make the big catch on one of the West Muskingum offensive drives. He's been moved in jet motion a couple times on offense. It's a receiver that had 112 yards a week ago, and here he is making a play on the defensive side of the ball, and just a huge stop for the Tornadoes.
They're still talking. They're going to rule that incomplete.
Is it a forward pass?
It was definitely forward.
Now the officials are combining. They may rule this an incomplete pass. Waiting for confirmation from the men in stripes.
I didn't think it hit the ground.
And they're saying it's an incomplete pass. So we showed you the replay. I don't know if the guys in the truck could run it back up again to see if that ball did in fact hit the ground, but it was definitely a close one there to see if they were able to actually grab the ball or not. But either way here, it's a 4th down and 4. And we mentioned many times that throughout the broadcast, Licking Valley, no kicker. So you got to go for it here, and it's going to be a big stop. If West Ham gets a stop, they do have a kicker with pretty deep range. So definitely something to keep an eye on here. 4th down and 4. Going with 4 wide receivers here. Marcus off to the left of Rogers. Rogers out of shotgun. He'll motion Marcus to the left. Take the snap. He'll look right. Fire right. And right there to break it up on the play is Braxton Brownrigg. And it's a turnover.
Ball's incomplete.
It's a very similar play call to what they brought earlier when they motioned Marcus, and they went right with it, and that's exactly what happened, a pass breakup.
Football, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Yeah, like you said, all you do is...
Here we go. And for as tight as the defense has played today, the score being 20-20 is kind of misleading a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's been really physical.
It has. The defenses have looked great, a lot of 4th down stops, and then it's been timely offense, I'd say. It's been, you know, they've struck when they needed to. But right now, West Muskingum looking to win the game. They got 4 wide receivers, and they will send Smith in motion. But it'll be a quarterback keeper. There goes Jake Anton, rumbling his way for about 4 yards.
Jake Anton, the ball carrier.
And 6 yards shy of the first down marker.
Cam Walker. Gain of 3, second down 7.
7 yards for a first down. Second down here for the Tornadoes. 4 wide receivers. Anton with the snap. He looks left the whole way. He fires it deep. Back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Looking in the direction of Tavin Bennett.
Ball's incomplete.
Now it makes you think maybe you run the ball here with Carter Winland and try to set up Silas Kuhn for a game-winning field goal. But with the snapping issues, you never know how much they trust that exchange. Hanson takes a snap, he loads it up deep left, passes, caught for a touchdown. Tavin Bennett wins the game for the Tornadoes.
Jake Anton's pass complete to number 13, Tavin Bennett, for a West Muskingum touchdown.
Back-to-back plays.
What a throw and catch. I mean, Bennett, they went back to that same exact play, and they go back to that part of the end zone, and it's Tavin Bennett making the reception. And what a fight from this Tornadoes team. You know, they faced adversity down 20-7 in the third quarter, and they found a way to not only come back, force overtime, get a stop in overtime, and win the game. Just an impressive effort for a team that's really been on the rise these past couple of years, winning a small school title and starting the year 2-0 with a huge win over a Licking Valley team on the road in week 2.
And that no give-up defense they've had, and they've third down, fourth down, they've been there and they've done what they had to do.
So that is your final. It's 26-20. The Tornadoes take down the Panthers here at Randy Boffman Stadium. They improved to 2-0 on the year. We'll be back with a post-game show and bring you all the highlights from tonight's game. Once again, Tornadoes 26, Panthers 20. You're watching South 60 Films. Welcome back to Randy Brofman Stadium. You know, it's a great classic here tonight. Greg Rose, Dylan Kearns with you here in the postgame show. You know, West Muskingum coming back and winning this game 26-20. Just an absolute classic we had ourselves right here tonight.
It really was. Defensively, they did what they had to do, and they never got in their head or out of their head through the game. They kept it under control. Both teams did. I mean, we ended up in overtime.
Yeah, you saw a bunch of defensive plays, a couple sacks there that we just saw on the screen from West Muskingum, and then the interception from Cam Walker, a juggling circus act. There were turnovers on both sides, but I'd say it was a defensive battle that proved vital in big spots. There were some interceptions, some pass breakups, some fumbles, and once again, it was just another great game. Carter Winland had himself a great game tonight. He had a couple handoffs in the backfield. See, that one he just broke left. That was probably his best run of the night. He had a rushing touchdown. We just saw him force the fumble and recover one. So he was all over the field tonight for the West Muskingum Tornadoes. But one thing I want to go back to, how about the poise by quarterback Jake Anson late in the game, facing that pressure all night long to be able to stand in the pocket and make throws?
For sure, because they had ball handling issues the entire game between the center and him. And, you know, they just persevered the entire game and fought through that and out on top.
Yeah, Anson again. He moved the ball well. He got it downfield. A couple big catches by Carter Smith in this game. Smith, he caught a couple in jet motion. He had the big catch on the drive that let him down to get to 13. So a lot of big plays from these playmakers on West Muskingum. The sophomore Smith once again coming up big, and even in overtime, almost getting that the fumble that was nearly intercepted, whatever you want to call it. Originally, it looked like he had it. It was not the case in overtime, but definitely a classic here tonight. Both teams brought their A game, and it was a great game.
It definitely was, and I mean West End coming into the next, small school champs last year, heading in that direction again this year.
Yeah, and then there you saw this tote right here. That was the touchdown run by Carter Winland to even the game up at 20 after the PAT. And, it was just a great game altogether. There was a bunch of big stops on fourth down. That was another theme here from the West Muskingum Tornadoes. They were able to get stops at big parts of the game. There we were talking about Anton's mobility and keeping his eyes downfield for big strikes. Even before overtime, Anton, those two throws to get them inside the 10. Yeah. I mean, that's your senior quarterback taking charge late in the game.
And the nonverbal communication between his receivers and himself that they brought back in a little closer when they were being defended so tight. They did what they had to do.
That was a missed opportunity right before half that went right through the hands of Evan Lohr. And we mentioned earlier, just a second ago, about the struggles that West Muskingum had throughout the game in terms of snapping the ball. I'd say drops were a big theme for the Licking Valley Panthers.
Yeah, they did have, right through the hands several times. It could have been key plays to change the outcome of the game.
And that was the one that went right up top in the touchdown pass to Tavin Bennett, and that was the one that sealed the deal tonight. So a lot of great players making great plays, but I think we have our City Tire Pros player of the game pretty locked down. Who is it?
I think so. Go ahead and let them know.
All right, it is Carter Winland. Carter Winland, we mentioned it. He had the fumble recovery, 2 of them. He forced one of those fumbles himself. He had the touchdown run, the big run. We showed you him running in reverse. It was a tough decision up here. A lot of great players from West Muskingum tonight. There were sacks in the backfield. I mentioned Jake Anton's leadership and leading a team down on the drive, and then the game-winning touchdown on the third down ball that was just thrown up perfectly. So a lot of moving parts and a lot of great pieces, but most importantly, just an absolute classic tonight, 26-20.
Great game, for sure.
And there will be a lot more games throughout the course of the year here on South 60 Film, so make sure you stay tuned. Follow on Facebook and YouTube to get all the action from across all of high school football and other sports, so you can catch them out throughout the week there. South 60 Films, and we have more coming up next week. Zanesville, Newark in one of those games that we're looking forward to. So a lot of action throughout the course of the year, but we'll be right here with you every step of the way. Thanks again. The final score tonight, 26-20. West Muskingum in overtime, taking down Licking Valley right here at Randy Brofman Stadium. He's Greg Rhodes. I'm Dylan Kearns, and until next week, we'll see you next time.